Okay, so in a problem like this, it's got something different than you've seen before. What's different? The 2 in front of that whole thing. You're right. So if I want to make it like all the others, which is our tendency, we want to kind of simplify things. We want to, make them the way we're used to. Then I can take that 2 and get rid of it. How? Well, you got to know how it's attached. Is it attached right now with being added or subtracted? How is it attached to the other stuff? With multiply, how do you undo that multiply that it's attached with right there? Come on, it's not that complicated. Divide. You divide by 2 on both sides. Divide this whole thing by 2 and divide that by 2. Now it's going to start getting a little messy, but that actually makes it a little simpler. So when you write this down, you can just go to this part now. After that cancels, you write log base 3/4 of x equals, and instead of 5 over 2, I'd probably do that one in my head because it's really easy. What decimal is that? $5 divided in 2 parts would be 2.5, 250. Okay. So now it looks like a problem you've done before. And notice it says with calc, round to 3 decimal places. So go ahead. From here, it should be easy. Use your calculator. Figure out the answer. Type it into your free response app. And send it to me. Remember, 3 decimal places. We're going to find out quickly who can round and who can't. Got it typed in yet? In here? Oh, it just looks blank. Okay. Alright, so then I pull up my free response answers and scroll down. Almost everybody said 0.487. And that's good, because it is 0.487. Alright, so I'm not worried about you because the vast majority of you are getting it right. If you got it wrong, make sure that you understand what you did wrong. If you don't, then ask. But it really came down to just doing 3/4 to the power of 2.5. Alright, next one. This one's a little tougher, but not much tougher. One tip on this: don't try to divide 25 divided by 3 and get a bit decimal for it, because it'll be this long repeating decimal. I'd leave 25/3 in the problem until the very end when you use your calculator. It's just a lot easier than carrying around a big decimal through the whole problem. Okay, give it a shot. Type in your answer to free response, hit submit. Yes, ma'am. And shutdowns restart. It's a boring answer, but it usually does fix it. It still rings in my head that the Apple guy, when I went in and talked to him about my device not functioning properly, he said, just once a day, shut it down, start it back up. It clears so many little problems. So just once per day. And I don't mean just like shut the cover. I mean, shut all the way down and then start all the way back up. And half your little issues will go away. Probably 3/4. Yeah, it's like they need sleep. They need a reset. They can train you to go without sleep. Do you know that? Not to go without sleep forever, but to be able to handle it, because it actually creates psychosis in some people. Like they go crazy. Like not forever crazy, but until they get sleep. Any of you guys have parents who you can tell if they get really tired that they get really cranky? I know in my parents' case that was the case. My dad, loved my dad, but if he was really tired, it was like stay away because he just grouchy. All right. Divide by -3, divide by -3. These guys cancel. Log base 1/2 x plus 4 equals, and then that's some fraction that I suggested you leave as a fraction, because otherwise you'll have to carry a decimal all over the place. Then you go 1/2 to the power of -25 thirds, and you'll need parentheses around that to be able to make your calculator do it right, equals x plus 4, and then you do this nasty thing with the calculator and then subtract 4. Is that what you guys did? And find out. Let's see who's naughty and who's nice. All right, scroll down. A lot of 318.54s, and that is the correct answer. All right, there's a few of you that goofed it, but the majority were 318.54. All right, good. So the good news is that that's all I had to teach you for today. It's a piece of cake. So, but for a moment, I'd like you to put your iPads away, and we're going to just have a little fun for Friday and have you get a chance to win a little candy, perhaps.